Welcome to the channel, everyone. Hope you all doing well. So today the fourth vehicle in export order is a jet, and quite frankly, I do understand where they're coming from with this, because this year has kind of been the year for jets and for premium vehicles. So yeah, it's quite understandable that we are going to get another jet, and it is the F5A. So I'm talking under correction, but I'm almost think I'm 100% certain that this is a copy and paste bloody vehicle. Like I said yesterday in yesterday's video, 20 steps forward, 10 steps, 1 step forward and 20 steps back. They start off so good, but they have to screw up somewhere along the line, Gaijin. But for top tier players that play Jet, this will maybe be up your alley. For me, it's nothing unique, nothing different. But let's do the video and let's get into it. An export version of the Freedom Fighter is in service with the United States Air Force, will become one of the main prizes of the export order crafting event. Sorry, I'm only got 3 fingers available. Sort of got a bit of an anal on the other 3. I've only got 2 fingers available. Got a bit of an anal on 3 fingers. Yeah, we're not going to go too deep into what happened there, but yeah. Pros: brilliant maneuverability, impressive arsenal, flares, chaffee, and RWR. Cons: low climb rate. I don't know too much about top tier jets, and I know even less about American early these era fighters from the Americans. I'm more of a fan of the Russian built jets. Yeah, and my own country where I come from, so not much known about these things. But where am I clicking? But yeah, like I say, I can't deliver too much content. I don't know if this will bring. It's a pretty cool camo, I must admit. That is pretty nice. I like that camo a lot. Can't deliver too much comment because I don't play these tiers with the jets. I like my early stuff, World War II and that. So it gets 1, 2, 3, 6 missiles, and it looks like it's got an extended bomb or a fuel tank underneath. Further, I don't really know. I'm just trying to see. I don't know how one of these players will remain an anti-aircraft guns and dangerous enemy tanks. I don't know. I can't really give you. I can't say much about this vehicle because, like I say, I, I don't consider skill pilots American F5 up and play larger details in the coming days. They're just telling you they're going to announce the details, so that maybe tomorrow or the next day they'll tell us how we will be able to get this. And quickly, just quickly glancing while I'm bumbling, yeah. Just quickly want to meet this. For mixed battles, the F5A is a low altitude maneuverability, comes in a handy and huge selection of bombs, rockets, as well as good old bulb ups to make the F5 a dangerous enemy tank. In dangerous enemy. That English is not very good. Dangerous enemy for tanks. Yeah, the main trouble for the F5 will remain anti-aircraft guns and SAMs vehicles, but flares will particularly help protect for later. Okay, the same size, very high survivability of the fighter will help you return from the raid more than once, even under fire with serious. Yeah, I don't know too much. You're a low altitude bomber. This is what it's sounding like to me. And if I'm in something like the Valkyrie, something along those lines, even some of the World War II, I'm pretty good with those vehicles. I'm gonna rip you. I'm gonna rip you a new asshole. There's no other way to say it. Sorry about the horrible language, but I'm gonna tear you apart. So, I mean, even if the marksman, even though that thing's got major issues with the weapon placement, if I've got you flying at low altitudes with that thing, I'm gonna rip you apart. There's no other way to say it. So I don't see how they're gonna say this thing is very survivable. Because what I'm reading there, low altitude bomber. Yeah, maybe it's got great speed, movability. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in air to air combat role that would help you. But when you're attacking ground targets with support of SPA, I don't see it being any use. I just see you getting shredded apart. So yeah, I can't really be any. Okay, we got a bit of something here. The setup of guided air-to-air missiles, high slightly chance on the American version instead of the export AM-9P. I think that's the missile. The less maneuverable AM-9E are available, as well as an entire level of AM-9Bs available out of the box. Otherwise, the whole variant of Freedom Fighters armament has been preserved. So it's basically got the same as all the other Freedom Fighters, from more than 24 options. The F5A is a very good support fighter for aerial battles and handles fighter bomber for mixed combat. Yes, of course, there are a lot of faster and better climb machines, but there are not many such maneuverable ones at the top ranks. The F5A is easily dangerous, greedy interceptor into dogfights at low altitudes due to its low energy loss in a horizontal tunnel, and it is small size. The F5A has excellent chance of defeating even much faster opponents at less higher. Yeah, okay, now I hear what these guys are saying. They're saying in an air-to-air combat role, because of the maneuverability, and I'm guessing at low altitude this thing could be quite fast. But now my playing experience, especially with the British and the Spitfire, the Spitfire is a hell of a maneuverable plane. Its climb rate isn't that brilliant in my personal opinion. But I get torn and I get shredded when I play the Spitfire. I've never had real great luck in the Spitfires. If I go now to a more heavier plane like the Typhoon, I've had a lot more luck in it. And then I actually go over to my Russian tech tree where I've got the IDP. It's a bit of a heavier plane, not great maneuverability, not a very good climb rate. But at a medium to low altitude, I thread things apart with that one. I turn at a good altitude, I dive at a medium altitude, and then I go to, what else do I have? I've got the Hurricanes. I do better in the Hurricanes with those little shitty BB guns that they got as machine guns. So yeah, I don't see it really. I don't see this really having, maybe the missiles that have got these AIMs, whatever they are. Maybe that's the good thing. Maybe that is what displayed makes it so good. The maneuverability, yeah, can be helpful in a dogfight. I do agree. But if you're going against an experienced player that has got no life outside of War Thunder, that's 30 years old, that stays in his mom's basement and just sits all day and eats spaghetti and bubs Wi-Fi off of everyone and plays this game, you don't stand a chance. I mean, that guy can come with a slower plane and a bigger, heavier plane, and he'll tell what shoot you out of the sky. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't see this really being anything, wow, fantastic, nice. This is my personal opinion. I don't see it having anything, bringing anything different to the game. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. We won't know. I won't know. You will know. You as the viewers. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see. I wasn't hoping for this. I really wasn't. I was hoping something for in between jets and prop plates. I was hoping for something there to break that grind a bit. And I didn't think they would add another major nation. I mean, we've got this for the Americans. We've got the PT16 stroke T14 mod for the Germans. It's two major nations. Then you've got the British that get the ship. And people say the British is not a minor nation. It's not a major nation. But I classify them as a major nation if I go look at their tech tree. at what they've all got. I mean, they've got all 4 branches. They've got ground, air, naval, helicopters. They've got coastal fleet. I consider them a major nation. Their ground tree is extensive. Their navies are extensive. The helicopters are pretty extensive. The Air Force is pretty extensive, the air. So I can't classify them as a major nation. So you got 3 major nations getting something, and you got the Swiss getting something. Now, don't get me wrong. The tanks and the armored vehicle for Switzerland and Germany, fantastic. I agree with that. Something unique, something different. The ship I can't talk about because I don't know much about ships. Really, yeah, they look fantastic. I can't talk there. But why for 3 days you give something? It's what I said yesterday. 1 step forward, 10 fucking steps back with Gaijin. I don't understand their logic. Maybe, I don't know. If you like this video, I'm just gonna call it quits here because I'm trying to get my brain around something that I'll never understand. But the plane looks beautiful. The camos are very nice. Like always, Gaijin pulls that off 10 out of 10. Really, they do. When you play this game, you look at your computer setting a light. You can put a bit of meat there, and you can have a good, what as Americans would say, a barbecue, as we say out here, a nice braai, some nice pork chops. Yeah, you can check your computer burning up a light, yeah. But 10 out of 10 for the modeling, the camos, fantastic on all of them. For the 4 vehicles, I will say that the German tank, the Swedes armored car, fantastic. The aircraft, I don't understand. I can't figure out why. We got so many F5s. I don't see anything new, unique about this F5. The naval ship, I'm not even going to deliver comment because, like I said, I don't know naval. But yeah, it's difficult. We'll have to now just watch the next couple of days and see what the crafting event's about. I hope they do something different, because the last one was useless. I couldn't get anything done. I am over 30, but I don't stay in my mom's basement and bum Wi-Fi and eat pasta all day. I've actually got a real life. I've got jobs. I've got a job, full-time job. So this is a hobby that I do after hours when I get home. And we not all can have that luxury of just playing War Thunder all day. So hopefully they will make it a bit more sustainable. Maybe give us more than chance to get more than 2 vehicles. I've got my eyes set on the ground vehicles. That's all I'm aiming for. If I can achieve that, I'll be happy. I'm not really worried about the jet, and I'm not really worried too much about the naval, even though it's part of I love the British lineups, the British tech trees, all of them. I wouldn't mind achieving that one as well, just to have it, to say I've got it. But if I don't, I don't. So yeah, I'm going to call this video, yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for disliking. And leave us a comment. Always mighty appreciated. And we'll keep this updated on what they announce for the crafting event next. So I'll keep everyone informed. And thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Wherever you're in the world, keep safe. Goodbye.